Hi, I'm Ginny Fowler. I'm the intermediate school team mom for the wrestling team, and this is our coach, Paul Franklin.
All right.
What a great win today, Paul. You've really taken this group of kids and done a wonderful thing. Can you tell us a little bit about the program?
Well, I've been here 3 years, and usually we have on an average of about 15 to 20 kids, and this year we have 6 kids. So, there weren't a lot of huge expectations this year as far as team wins, but I told the kids individually they needed to work hard and improve each time. And the fact that I get to work with 3 groups of 2 kids, they've improved tremendously over every day in practice and through all the matches. So they've improved a lot more than my previous 2 teams. So it's been a real pleasure.
Oh, great. And why should a boy consider wrestling at Potomac over, say, basketball or weights and conditioning?
I wouldn't necessarily tell them not to weights and condition or not to play basketball, but I would say in the younger grades they should try wrestling because it prepares them sort of for any kind of future challenges athletically and mentally they'll face. I know that we're, as a staff at Potomac, the coaches really want the kids to play 3 sports all year round, and wrestling is great because if you're a football or you're a if you're a football, you're a lacrosse player or a baseball player, wrestling really presents a challenge for you to overcome sort of a lot of mental things, and once you get into those seasons, lacrosse season and football season, the tools you learn in wrestling prepare you to win, in any other matches and the other games.
What are the most important things a kid can learn from wrestling?
Athletically, they can learn balance, they can learn stamina, endurance. The biggest thing that they can learn is mental preparation and knowing how to go up against a guy one-on-one without anybody coming to your rescue. No teammates can help you out, no coaches can help you out. You got your parents, your girlfriend, your friends, everybody sitting there watching you out there one-on-one. The biggest thing you can learn is just that you have a little bit of guts to go out and do this win or lose, and the fact that you keep showing up time and time again to go out there and risk the chance of losing to a guy one-on-one. It just really helps you prepare for all sorts of different things, especially in different sports.
What can our boys do off-season to keep in shape?
Off-season, I would say once you hit 9th grade, you should start lifting. As far as running is concerned, we have a great strength and conditioning program, great strength and conditioning coaches that can give you programs. I think the biggest thing out of wrestling season is to play other sports. So do not sit around and do not focus on weights and don't focus on running. Play those other sports because the experiences with the other teammates and the other kids that really help you out.
What's your coaching philosophy, Coach Franklin?
It varies from sport to sport. Wrestling was my least involved sport as an athlete, so I actually enjoy coaching it the most because I have a lot of respect and admiration for the kids and what they do and what they accomplish all year. My philosophy is simple. I tend to be an easygoing guy, but I want to be firm and I want to be stern with these guys. We laugh the whole time and we mess around and I give them a hard time. But when it comes down to it, I want them to exceed their expectations. I want them to overcome any fears that they have so that they can perform to their utmost potential.
We have 4 matches left. What's your strategy for the rest of the season?
Consistency and never letting up. For example, right now we're waiting around for a match to start, and the worst thing that can happen is for our guys to sort of mess around and lose their focus. So I would say no matter who the opponent is and how good or bad they are on paper, to sort of go out there and give it your all and wrestle like it's your last match.
This is one of the best IS wrestling teams that Potomac has seen in several years. To what do you attribute this success?
The kids are a little different this year. I wouldn't say that they care as much about team wins as normally kids would think. I think that this is new to a lot of kids, so they don't really know what to expect, so this is all sort of gravy for them. I think the biggest thing I've noticed with these kids is when we beat Mater Dei this year, I don't think we've even come close to beating Mater Dei in wrestling ever. And they just sort of, after they won, just sort of shrugged their shoulders and said, let's go home. They didn't really hoot and holler and, act like it was a surprise. So they show a lot of class for how old they are.
What accomplishment are you most proud of so far?
I would say probably yesterday's or Sunday's tournament. When we walked in against kids from all over Maryland and 4 first place finishes and 3 second place finishes. First tournament experience ever. Tournaments are way different. They're long, they're tiring, and there's not a lot of wrestling. You wrestle maybe 2 or 3 times the whole day. So I was really impressed with the way they wrestled during the tournament.
How do our 5 boys consistently win over teams 3 and 4 times their size that have boys that have started wrestling early on?
Well, since there's so few guys on a team, I really get to improve their skills every single day. So I get right in and I start working on. Mr. Watson tapes the matches, and I start getting there. I'm working on what they did wrong in the previous matches, and they listen, and they're very coachable. That's the biggest thing. If a kid's not coachable, he's not going to improve. These kids are very coachable.
Speaking of coachable, I think that one of the major reasons that our team has done so well is our wonderful Coach Franklin, who manages to coach the boys, but yet they respect him and they listen to what he says, and he's a great guy. And also, thanks to our unsung hero, Jerry Watson, who has recorded all of these games.
All right, thanks, guys. Go Panthers. Thank you. All right.